The Lagos state government is warning residents to desist from the act of polluting its water bodies. This is because of the danger that it portends for aquatic lives. This is according to the State Commissioner for Environment, Babatunde Eti, during the launch of the cleanup of Lagos Waterfront exercise at Ibeshe, Ikorodu. Mr. Eti hints of the state government's plan to extend this cleanup to all waterfronts in the state.
Lagos, Nigeria's most populous state, sits on an area of 3,577 square kilometers. Of that figure, water bodies make as much as 40%, making it probably the only state in Nigeria to be so endowed. The state also has a coastline of 180 kilometers. In spite of this aquatic splendor, the city faces a challenge with pollution of its water bodies by waste, most of them in solid form. The state government is aware of this challenge, which it blames on continuous rise in its population. However, it is rising up to check that menace through sensitization and direct cleanup of its water bodies. That is what it is doing here at the maiden edition of Cleanup of Lagos Waterfronts at Ibeshe, in Ikorodu area of the state.
Like many other mega cities of the world, Lagos is faced with a wide range of socio-economic and environmental challenges, one of which is pollution. Pollution of the marine environment has become a major source of concern globally in view of the socio-economic and public health implications. The marine ecosystem is a delicate one which should be protected, and we should keep our eyes on it. Apart from serving as a source of water for our socio-economic activities such as transportation, power generation, and irrigation, just to mention a few, the water bodies also serve as habitat to aquatic life, which must be protected to ensure a balance in the ecosystem. You will all agree with me that the Lagos Lagoon and other lagoons, rivers, and streams have all had their shares of pollution and degradation, ranging from deliberate dumping of waste and untreated sewage to the discharge of untreated effluents.
They are not alone in the effort, as the Nigeria Port Authority is lending a helping hand to keep the water bodies clean. Another partner, EcoBank Nigeria, states why it is supporting the initiative, as well as lists efforts at ensuring a clean environment.
We as EcoBank, we are playing our part in this progressive movement, and in appreciation of a cleaner environment, and also that we will live our lives when the environment is clean.
The Commissioner for Environment seems bothered by Nigeria's rank among countries with polluted water bodies.
Data generated in 2010 and captured in a Wall Street Journal publication of February 12, 2015, shows that Nigeria ranked 9th on the list of countries polluting our oceans and polluting the oceans and waterways. The most with 0.9 million metric tons of mismanaged plastic waste annually, and contributed 0.34 million metric tons to global marine plastic debris. It will be safe to infer that more than half of these quantities emanated from Lagos, being the most populated of the country's coastal states.
It is not an all day of talk as they moved ahead to do the cleaning. Some launching into the deep, others packing the debris that is already pushed to shore. participants look excited to take part in the cleanup, which they say portends great benefits for them.
We are here to clean all Nigeria waterfront to make it clean, and we are fishermen here. When we clean our surrounding, all our surrounding will look neat and very fine. That can attract people that want to come and buy fish from us, so that they can buy the fish.
The cleaning continues with plans to replicate this in other parts of the state.
The significance of this program is primarily to further advance the vision of this administration via the Cleaner Lagos initiative. For those who understand the initiative, they know it has several components. It's not just solid waste management only. There is the medical waste, there is the marine waste. So many other components are there that we have to do. So it's just to tell that we are not resting on our oars. We are moving to all the components to ensure that the environment is not only sustainable, it's healthier, and it has aesthetic value to livelihood and living.
We came here in our numbers to support the Lagos State government in this initiative. Even though this is not exactly within NPA jurisdiction, but the activities at the waterfronts here affect us in a way that debris that finds its way into the water travel all the way down to our port areas and out into the sea. So we have concern for that, because that brings problems to ships calling on Nigeria and our international image. So we have come here to assist Lagos State government and the communities to make them understand the need to control waste and manage them properly so that they don't find their ways into the waters.
One of our internal initiatives as an organization has to do with the sustainability of the environment, including how we look at this when we lend to people. So what we have done was, when the Clean Lagos initiative started, we felt it was an important way to actually extend what we were doing internally outside. And so we started to partner with the government and the agencies who manage waste in Lagos State. So that has been our interest. We started a program last year when we started to look at the PET bottle initiative, and that it's easier to teach younger people, because then tomorrow they grow up and they get used to separating their waste. So we had taken about 10 secondary schools in Lagos between the mainland and the island last year and did a sustainability lecture and helped them to have waste separation equipment in school. So that is the program, and we're continuing that this year. We're making this an annual program going forward.
While the refuse are bagged, possibly for onward recycling, there are calls for more sensitizations to discourage and discriminate dumping of refuse anywhere, especially in water bodies, since the waste dropped there will dangerously affect aquatic lives.
All right, that's where we draw the curtain on this week's edition of the program. Thank you sincerely for being part of it. I'm Loretta Chiogo, and again, don't forget to send in your views and comments. We'll be waiting to read them. Bye.